Hello children, myself Ishwar Chand Balichwal welcomes all of you. Today we are continuing our chapter 7th fractions. Okay? In our last video we are learning about the equivalent fraction. Okay? So now we continue from equivalent fraction. We are taking some example. Here, the example. Find the equivalent fraction of 2 by 9 with denominator 63. Here the denominator is 9 and we want to get the equivalent fraction which having 63 as denominator. So, here we put 2 by 9 here and in starting here is the blank space and we have put 63 as denominator. Now we compare 9 and 63. How? First we take the factors of this 63. Okay. Here 63 can be written as 7 into 9 and 9 is here. So it is clear obviously that by multiplying 9 to 7 we get the 63. So we multiply numerator and denominator both by this term 7 because we get 63 by multiplying 9 to 7. So we just multiply numerator and denominator both with the same term. So we multiply by 7. We get 2 into 7 14, 9 into 7 63. So 14 by 63 is the equivalent fraction. Now we learn simplest form of a fraction. An equivalent fraction in which the numerator and the denominator have no common factor except 1. So how we get the simplest form? We are simplifying any fraction till then they have no other common factor except 1. Okay. So this way we can found. Now we take example by which we understand. 36 by 54 is the fraction. Here we know that 36 and 54 having some common factor. Both are even, so we start from 2. We divide both by 2. We get 36 divided by 2, 18, 54 divided by 2, 27. Now again we found that 18 and 27 also have common factors other than 1. They are 1, 3, 9. 18 and 27 both contain the common factor 1, 3 and 9. By factorizing this we can found this. So among all these factors we take the greatest. So here 9 is the greatest, so take 9. Now this 18 and 27 both divide by 9 because this is the highest common factor. So 18 divided by 9, 27 divided by 9. We get 18 divided by 9, we get 2. So 27 divided by 9, we get 3. Here 2 and 3 have no common factor except 1. So 2 by 3 is the simplest form. Okay. So this way we can found. Now we conclude sum. A fraction is said to be in the simplest form if its numerator and denominator have no common factor. Okay. This is our conclusion except 1. I repeat, a fraction is said to be in the simplest form if its numerator and denominator have no common factor except 1. So this way we can found the simplest form. Now we learn to found the shortest way to found simplest form of a fraction. The shortest way to find the equivalent fraction is the simplest form, in the simplest form is to find the HCF of the numerator and denominator. Okay, and then divide both of them by the HCF. This thing is clear to you by the help of this example. Here is the example. 36 and 24, this is numerator and this is denominator. We want to get simplest form of this fraction. So what we have to do? Find the HCF of the numerator and denominator. 36 and 24, this is the numerator, this is denominator. Found the HCF of these two. So the HCF of 36 and 24 is 12. This can be divided by 12 and this can be divided by 12. So this is the HCF. So now we divide both separately with the 12. 36 divided by 12 and 24 divided by 12. By dividing we get 3 and by dividing this we get 2. So 3 by 2 is the simplest form. The fraction 3 by 2 is the lowest form, that is simplest form. Okay. So here that we conclude that HCF helps us to reduce a fraction to its lowest form. So first of all you must found the HCF of numerator and denominator, and by dividing the HCF we get the simplest form. So remember this. Okay. So solve your exercise. This is your homework. Have a nice day. Thanks.